the YouTube trucker legend, Super Trucker Dan himself. Wish I could meet you, sir. Truck looks good, so does the Dorsey trailer. Beautiful old truck you got. Okey-doke. Here we go.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt, I feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, but I've still got Tennessee on my mind. From Reaper's Fork to Watertown, and maybe Johnson City or Memphis bound. No matter where I go, no matter what I see, I still hear the calling of Tennessee. And who we to know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, and I've still got Tennessee on my mind. I miss the smoke on the Cumberland and the fireflies at midnight, and the color of the leaves in the fall.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday afternoon here. We are in Quitman, Georgia. We are loading melons, headed for Capital City Fruit in Norwalk, Iowa. So, we kicked off our meet this morning at Cisco Gulf Coast in Geneva, Alabama. That went over pretty well. According to Google Maps, they had a 4 out of 5 star rating, which of any Cisco that I've ever gone to is by far the best. And it shows. Very nice people, nice operation, had overnight parking, so it was nice. Plenty of grass for the dog to go out and do his business. I wish every place is like that. So, couple things I wanted to talk about real quick, and I'm gonna kind of try to make another video here, because these last 2 days I've had a couple situations that not even the last couple days, the last 24 hours, I've had a couple instances that's happened both with myself and Zach that have kind of put, I guess you could say, the business not at jeopardy, but it really makes you sit back and think. Nothing's bad happened, nothing's wrong with the business, I shouldn't say that, but it makes you think, and it has to do with the way people drive, and I know, everybody's gonna go, oh, that's part of it. Yep, it absolutely is. But man, these last 24 hours, what I'm trying to say where it can hurt the business, what I'm talking about there is it just a split-second change, you know, a momentary lapse in concentration, and it's gone. And like I said, I'll make a second video of that talking about that, because I could probably go on and be a windbag for a while about it, and probably preach into the choir, you know. But I'm just frustrated with people, and it needs to be spoken about, I guess. So we'll talk about that here in a little bit. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is my toggle extensions, which many of you probably seen on my community page. I posted. They showed up last Saturday. As time's gone on throughout this week, I've installed a few here and there. I'll go ahead and show those to you. I still have the Jake brake to install, the extensions there, and then this power window switch. The reason it's not been swapped is the set nut up here has been stripped, so I may have to drill it out. I don't know, but I will try to kind of show you, if I can figure out a way to prop the camera, how I've done it so far. Like I said, as you can see, there is no set nut on them to kind of like here you can see, you know, the set nut that holds it on. These don't have that. I've just been using this Clear Seal silicone, just putting a little itty bitty dab on there and sliding the switch over, and then letting it sit. These are all my, like, that's my bunk light there, and then of course all my chicken lights and stuff over here. These are suspension dump valves that were pre-wired into the truck. I like to think that I'm the president firing the nuclear switch. Not that that'd be a cool thing to do, but makes me think I'm cool anyways. It's such a good look. Don't mind, I'm still waiting on dash screws, but I'll get this thing turned around here back to the money maker. And so yeah, I'll try to, when I do those other 2 switches, 3 switches, I'll try to find a way to prop the camera up and kind of show you how I'm doing it. But pretty simple. I mean, I'm just putting a little dab of silicone on there, sliding the extension over, and just trying to leave it set and cure, you know, overnight. That's why I haven't done the Jake brake and everything yet. And I just did the cruise this morning when I woke up over in Geneva, and they actually set up real nice. But a couple of them are kind of loose. They might need a little bit more silicone, but I don't want to get too crazy, because if I ever do have to take them off, then I don't know. They say mineral spirits will remove the clear silicone, but I don't know. So anyway, I'm getting breezy here. So the plan is Quitman, Georgia, run up 75 up through Atlanta, and then up through Chattanooga and everything, then catch 24 and kind of backtrack the way we came down, back up through Kentucky and Illinois, and so on and so forth. Should be able to deliver these tomorrow, probably not tomorrow night, but Saturday morning, and then we'll call it a weekend, go home, and start the party from there. So Zach is already done and home for the week. He did where did he go? Chicago back, and then went down to south side of Dallas and back. So he's home. He's probably out partying and celebrating, and we're gonna keep on trucking. So I'll leave you guys with that. I'm gonna run up the road, get showered, and then when we get cleaned up and ready to truck again, we'll get back with you. So we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Excuse me.
seen it was you. I fucking... Yeah, I was trying to get you on the radio there. Yeah, I just got an old piece of shit. The damn thing don't reach out too far.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. There'll always be another time and another place, you know.
Hell yeah.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. It is Saturday afternoon, 4 o'clock. We'll say 4 o'clock. Shut my door here real quick. Anyway, we got home around lunchtime. I've been out here the last 3 or 4 hours working on the truck. The wife and kids were gone in Des Moines, so I took, I guess, advantage. Kind of thought, well, I'd do some things. Didn't really need to fix a whole lot. I did need to fix my fender here. As you can see, you know, there's 2 inches of clearance there. This bracket here, where it mounts to the FlexAir suspension bushing, these bolts had come loose and it was kind of flopping. It never had rubbed anywhere on my tire. And I think I might almost have it tipped up that way too much. But it's better than it was. I just wanted some clearance because it wasn't like I said, wasn't rubbing, but it was coming down there on the tire. So we did fix that. I finally got to messing with my glass lenses. I really like the look. I really like the style, but I don't know if all of that is worth it. Maybe I've installed it wrong. I don't know. If anybody has installed glass lenses and used the conversion kit made by United Pacific, reach out to me, please. Let me know. I've heard from about 4 people. 2 guys say it's great, no problem. The other 2 guys say they're just nothing but problems because they break. The bulbs don't last. I don't know. I can say this. I've already broke one. It still works. It's been kind of a process, but I think I've kind of figured it out. I'll show you. Like I said, I like the look. I think it would be fitting, but I don't know if it's worth it. So let's take a look at that real quick. This is literally the only one I have gotten replaced. So we went from this, which is just a plastic watermelon LED lens, to this, which is actually hot to the touch because it's an incandescent bulb. Obviously I'll have to show you at night what it looks like, but it's just, yeah, it's a glass lens with an incandescent light in there, and I mean, you really can't see the difference during the day. I think at night it would make a difference, but my vision was to do those, do my breather lights, do my cab lights, and do these all glass, and then when time, money, and everything else goes, they now have a, well, look who that is. What you doing under there? Huh? Are you degreasing the frame for me? Oh, he's exhausted. What a week. But anyway, they do have a conversion kit for these now to do watermelon lenses. Some people might say it's a bit much. Some people might say it's not enough. It's just, like I said, it's the styling. It's the same thing with the toggle switches. Not necessarily, do they match this color? No. Do they match the look of the truck? Yes. That's what I'm going for. Which actually, real quick, I'll show you. Don't mind how messy it is here. I've got all my tools and stuff kind of scattered out, and truck's cleaned out, but tools and stuff scattered out because I'm gonna go home and shower and come back maybe tomorrow and try that other clearance light out on the passenger side mirror and use that as a put that as a glass lens, and those are going to be my 2 tests. But my toggle extensions, check these bad boys. I still have one left to do that I can kind of show you how I do it. I need to replace these to make these purple to match. But there's where really all the magic is. Don't mind. This is the one I still got to replace. The set nut is completely stripped. So, but man, you talk about a cool look. I really like it. It's a really, really cool look. But anyway, back here in the truck, tell ya, guy that lives here pulling out of the driveway, but can't talk. pretty good week, pretty easy week. Done the Alabama, come back, unloaded this morning. That's about it. Probably take Monday off, just since I got home today. That way I can spend some time with the kids, and then probably leave Monday night or Tuesday and start the party. So, sorry I kind of stuttered around all through this, but kind of hot and sweaty and kind of ready to go home. And I was only hoping to be out here like an hour or two working on stuff, and it's been like 4. So, and my wife's on the way home, so I better get home. But anyway, hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for coming along with me again this week. Appreciate you watching as always, and we'll talk with you guys next week. Catch you on the flip side.